They say the only thing that can stop a hungry wolf is a dead wolf. But imagine a wolf so massive, so powerful that it could bring down prey larger than itself with terrifying precision. No, this isn't a scene from a fantasy movie. This was real. Meet the dire wolf, the legendary predator of the Ice Age. These beasts weren't just bigger versions of modern wolves. They were heavier, stronger, and more aggressive, built for power rather than speed. With bone-crushing jaws and a muscular frame, dire wolves stood as apex predators across prehistoric North America. But what made them truly fearsome wasn't just their size, it was their pack behavior. Scientists believe dire wolves hunted in coordinated groups, taking down bison, camels, even young mammoths. They weren't loners. They were intelligent, tactical killers. And while their myth grew through stories and shows, the truth is even more captivating. Unlike the gray wolf, dire wolves had a broader skull, massive teeth, and a bite strong enough to shatter bone. Fossils show intense wear, evidence they crunched through bone to reach every last bit of marrow. But if they were so tough, why aren't they around anymore? Roughly 10,000 years ago, as the Ice Age ended, the environment shifted. Prey animals vanished and competition with faster, more adaptable predators, like the ancestors of today's gray wolves, tipped the balance. The once mighty dire wolf faded into extinction. But their legacy? It lives on. From legends passed down by early humans to their role in modern pop culture, dire wolves have become symbols of power, mystery, and survival. What would it have been like to hear their howls echo across frozen valleys? Today we only have their bones, but the myth remains alive. And maybe, just maybe, they weren't monsters, just wild creatures shaped by a brutal world. Now here's the dire wolves evoke fear and fascination. Their sheer power and mysterious aura make them captivating. In stories and shows, they're often portrayed as vicious, unstoppable forces of nature. But in reality, they were just trying to survive. They were parents fiercely protecting their pups, siblings forging dominance hierarchies, individuals battling for a life beyond the pack. Their strength should not be feared but respected. They teach us about power, not in a destructive sense, but as a force of nature. Just like the wolves that roam our world today, dire wolves were creatures of instinct and survival. They remind us that in the grand tapestry of life, every creature has a role, every species a story. And maybe, just maybe, they're not monsters, just misunderstood marvels of the natural world. So the next time you hear their haunting howl or see their skeletal remains, remember these are the echoes of a power that once roamed free. And that's all for now. See you next time.